Hey everyone, welcome to Sims Paradise. In this episode, I do have something huge planned, and it does involve pretty much the whole family. So this one is not going to be a can't miss one. And it's something I never really did in The Sims, but I thought it would make for an interesting storyline and an interesting story itself as well. But the main people it will involve is Travis and Catherine. And so you guys can anticipate things while I do that, but he's gonna mention something to her today that could potentially change this family a lot. He does, however, work today, but I think that he's been working a lot lately, so he's gonna take a well-needed vacation day from work, and that's going to allow him to mention what he has planned to Catherine. And that is going to make for an interesting story as well. But as for the kids, these guys will be heading into school very soon. It's like 5-something a.m. Sims time right now. And so Travis is pretty much just waiting until the kids leave. I think he kind of wants to wait and see what Catherine's response to it is first before he mentions anything to the kids about it. But anyways, he is going to come up here and continue working on his mobile app for now, getting a little bit of that programming skill done for his job, even though he took a vacation day. Jamie, however, and them are just finishing up using the restroom, going ahead and eating for breakfast and etc. Jamie's also going to do a little bit of chores around the house, might help him with his scouts. And Grace is about ready to be eating, I meant to say. But you guys, this is, like I said, this is going to be a storyline that I've never done before, even in my personal sort of things, and it's going to be something that I think is going to be quite interesting, but it is some things that some people in this world have done and still do to this day. So Catherine does not have a job currently, but I remember in the last episode also we said about getting a dog. And I think that we're actually not going to do that. I think we're going to change our plans on the dog because of another reason. Anyways, but the app is done. The Travis's app is done. So I'm just gonna name it, what can we name it, like a normal app? We're gonna call it Simbook, kind of like Facebook. So his app is finished. That also helped him with his programming a little bit. He also has to get his charisma up and his programming up some more for a promotion, but that's fine for now, I think. Catherine's got to use the restroom, so she's heading into the restroom. Jamie, I'm gonna have you come up here real quick, friendo, and just check up on your scout badges and see where you are with badges. Oh, you can actually collect a civic responsibility badge, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. So he's doing pretty good. I think the one that he has the one he has the most on right now is sociability, which is performing friendly actions with others. That's the closest one he can get to the next one. So that's good. And he did get another badge, so I don't know how well. Okay, he has to get one more badge before he can move up. Okay. Okay, so the kids should be heading into school now, and now it is time. As soon as Travis, could you take care of the baby though, because she's crying, or one of the babies are crying. Okay, so now it is time for Travis to reveal what he wants to do, and so he's going to go ahead and do that, and so he is going to go ahead and reveal to Catherine what he wants to do and see what she has to say about it. So he is saying he is potentially looking at a sister wife, and he wants to know if she'd be open to living that type of lifestyle of polygamy and potentially having a sister wife. And Catherine's like, so she would be moving in here, what would happen? And he said it's pretty much, I would have 2 wives, and it could be beneficial for everybody. It could help us with finances, it could even help us with the kids, and etc. And she said that, I think I'm open to it. You know, honestly, I mean, I don't think that it would be much of a difference. I know it could be quite difficult at times sharing you, but that's going to be a test that we all have to try. So Catherine is open to doing it, but the question is I know the storyline can be quite confidential and quite private in a sense, but it could also be quite controversial, I meant to say. And so this is something that people do in real life, but I thought it would be an interesting storyline and an interesting thing to do in The Sims, and that's what I'm planning on doing with Travis and Catherine. So they are going to be officially seeking a sister wife, and so far Catherine is on board with it. Obviously these guys do have 2 children that are old enough to understand what's going on, and that is Grace and Jamie. Obviously the twins, they're a little bit still young yet. They're about ready to be aging up to toddlers, but though, however, because it is their birthday, I believe, today. I just seen that. But so that is going to be the potential thing that is going to be interesting to see whether Gracie and Jamie have to say about this whole seeking sister wife thing with these guys. Anyways, I do think I'm going to go ahead and get the baby thing on the go, since we don't really need a cake, I think, because there's just babies growing up. So we are going to go ahead and they're just going to go ahead and buy the crib and etc. And I'm going to switch up the rooms and I'll show you what I did then, okay? Okay, everyone, so I got 2 rooms I gotta show you guys. The first one is the twins' room. I didn't age them up yet, but this is gonna be their room. This is like, I thought they would share because they're twins. And I didn't really change much in here, to be honest with you. I just pretty much put some, like, kid stuff around. And then I moved these guys over here. These guys are gonna be sleeping over here now. and this room with the extension of the bathroom. And then downstairs, I did change the garden room to another bedroom, because if they are going to get a sister wife, she's going to need her own room as well. So I thought this would be a good option for her. Yeah. Anyways, so let's get back into the game now. And actually age up the twins now. So the twins are crying, so I'm gonna have Catherine go ahead and just feed them both before we age them up. Or Travis is gonna feed them both before we age them up, I meant to say. I think Catherine is kind of just thinking this over about everything with the sister wife. And I think she's really accepting of it, though. So I think it's time now to age up the twins. I believe if I looked at it right, Jessica was born first, so I'm gonna age her first, and then I'll do Juliet next. Because I think that that's the way that they are. Now, Jessica, I don't really know much about her, so I'm just going to go ahead and... We never really had these inquisitive ones, so I'm going to do that for her. And then, Juliet, I'm going to have Travis come up and do her, because... And then we are going to have to edit them up and see where they are of whether or not they're fraternal or identical twins. But Travis is going to come up and age up Juliet now. And then we are going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and edit up their things and show you guys what they're going to look like officially. So, Jessica is inquisitive, so I'm kind of thinking, which pretty much means she's curious, which means I kind of think it would be kind of cute if Juliet is the opposite, which means I'm assuming would be like clingy. So I'm going to do that with her. And we're going to go ahead and edit them up, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so first things first, we have Juliet. She's the younger twin. I kind of think the way that they look, they are identical. I think I can see that. So I did make a little bit of a different decision on how we could tell them apart. And it's also something that could potentially happen as well. So I decided on giving Juliet glasses. So that could be one main thing that we could tell them apart right now. Because they are so looking pretty similar. This is Juliet's everyday look, and then her formal look, her sleepwear, her party look, her swimwear, her hot weather, and her cold weather. Now I'm going to go ahead and do her twin sister, Jessica, and you guys will see what I mean when I say they look very similar. So this is not her everyday look. This is one of her other looks. She's okay. This is her everyday look. See, you can see already the resemblance between the two, besides the glasses and the color choice. So this is Jessica's everyday look, her formal look, her sleepwear, party look, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. So let's get back into the game now. Okay, so we are back. Obviously, we don't need the bassinets anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and sell them. But we are back in the game now. And the first things first is I think that Travis is going to go online and make like a post, in a sense, stating that he is searching for women that are looking at being in a polygamous relationship, and being potentially his second wife. Travis is also going to take care of the baby, or Catherine has also got to take care of the babies. So Catherine, why don't you go ahead and feed Juliet some applesauce, and then you can go ahead and give Jessica some applesauce as well. But Travis, you, friendo, have to use the restroom, and then you are going to go ahead and get on the computer and do your ad about potential sister wives for you guys, and go from there. So he is going to go ahead and go online and see if he can find a potential person to be like a sister wife after he's done using the restroom. And Travis has elected on giving Jessica some yogurt instead. And no one is feeding Juliet, even though I told specifically Catherine to. Catherine, come feed your child. So she's going to go ahead and get Juliet so that she can feed her. Travis is going to go ahead and see if he can find a potential sister wife. Catherine, when you're done giving, or Travis, when you're done there, you can go ahead and come downstairs and let Jessica out of the thing. That would be perfect. Catherine's getting a phone call. It says Jamie was caught using his phone to look up answers during the test today. He has got sent to the office. What should he do? Should he retake the test, fail the test to do it, or have him apologize to the class? Retake the test with no phone. Anyways, I know you're tired, Catherine. You can head to bed for a little bit, I guess. Travis is going to have to look out over the twins, which is okay because Juliet's up here eating. And Jamie, when he gets home, I'm sure he wouldn't mind helping out, looking out over his sisters either. So far, there's no hits on the pen pal thing, aka the sister wife thing for him. So that's going to be interesting to go from there. And so he's going to go ahead and check and see if he found any potential women or whatever that would be interested, and potentially being his sister wife. And the kids should be home any minute now. So Jamie wants to invite over Noah. Jamie, we have something to tell you when you get home, so I don't think that's going to be the best. Even though Jamie is quite enraged for some reason. He's super tired. So I don't know how well this is gonna go. Anyways, Jamie, could you please at least come up here and let your sister out of the thing? That would be perfect. Grace, I think you're dead tired as well. So I think all these guys are dead tired and they're gonna head to bed, even the twins. So I'll be back in a minute once they head to bed and get up for the morning. Okay guys, so Catherine and Em are up. I don't even know what I just clicked on, but okay. Catherine is up eating. Grace is up, and so is Travis. I think Travis is gonna tell Grace now what his thing he wants to reveal to her is, and that is about the sister wife thing, and see what she has to say about the situation. So Catherine is here for moral support as well. Catherine's, I think, actually heading back up to bed for a little bit. He is going to tell her now that he's thinking about getting another wife. He's thinking, he said that me and your mom are still going to be together, and it's going to be a sister wife thing. If you ever heard of polygamy? And she says, yes, I'm aware of it. A couple of my friends and parents are polygamist, and she said I'm happy, I'm okay with this. So it looks as if Grace is on board with it. Jamie is still sleeping, so once Jamie gets up we can ask him. Jamie's going through a mood swing right now where he's a little bit enraged, so I don't know how well that's gonna go with him, but I think that everybody's kind of been really supportive and happy about having a new member potentially joining the family. Jamie, I am going to get him up though because he's really hungry. So he's going to come down and grab something to eat here. And then Travis is going to mention something to him about it. Travis is also going to make something for us to eat because we don't really have much here in this household for them to eat. So why don't you just make some simple scrambled eggs and bacon? That would be perfectly fine for them to eat. Jamie's on his way down now. The twins are still sleeping. Jamie's walking like that because of the mood swing that he's going through. But he is going to go ahead and tell him what he thinks about it and see what he has to say about the situation as well. And then he's also going to check once again on the forums and see if he has a potential sister wife. And we will go from there now. Once Jamie gives his point of view. So he's about ready to ask him now what his point is on it. So he's gonna say something to him now about it. So he's stating, how would you feel if I potentially court another wife into polygamy? Your mom is okay with it and your little sister is. I just wanted to make sure you're okay with potentially having a sister wife and be a part of your life. And he says, I'm okay with it, I just don't want mom to get hurt. And he's also crying right now because of the mood swing. I think he's really receptive of it though. I think he's just worried about his mom in a sense as well. And that's the thing, I think, that's making him a little bit unsure about it. But he is open to it, so that is good as well. So it looks as if the family is all on board with this potential sister wife. And so Travis is going to go ahead and check the forms once again and see if he's gotten some sort of sister wife in line potentially, or pretty much in looking online to see if he sees anybody that interests him, or etc., and go from there. Jamie Friendo, you can go ahead and start on your homework. That would be perfect. So Travis is looking and seeing if he potentially has someone that piques his interest. So he does have someone on there that piques his interest, and I think with that said, we are going to go ahead and end it out there, and we'll have to wait next week to see who this potential person is, and go from there. But what do you guys think about Travis potentially having a sister wife and bringing in a new age to this sort of dynamic? Anyways, have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all next week for another episode of Sims Paradise, but I'll see you guys all Friday for an episode of Sims Family Life, but I'll see you guys all tomorrow for the video of the week. Have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.